How many bones in the human body? 206. We're lower half right now. 2 weeks we'll start getting an upper body. So we'll know all the 17 muscles around the shoulder. We should know quads, hammies, adductors, glutes. Next week we're going to get into the calves. Who could tell me the calf muscle or the adductor muscles? Good. Gracilis and pectineus as well. Major League Baseball has great pitching, your adductor muscles. The longest one is your adductor action magnus. That's going to come down. We're going to take a look at that one down here today. And then we have the glute muscles, 3 of them. Maximus, medius, minimus. I think that'd be the third coolest dog, gluteus maximus. Gluteus maximus! That's just it. So like a big ass. Our number 1 coolest, hands down, sartorius, longest muscle in the human body, which also abducts. And so you have the glutes, you have the hamstrings posterior, 3 of them. Good. How can you distinguish between them? Good. So lateral bicep femoris. Yep. And good. So the 2, you can feel those guitar strings. There's 1 on the medial side, on the lateral side. There's 2 on the medial. Those are the hamstrings. Now, the hamstrings are unique because they're biarticulate, but they split. Whereas the antagonist, which would be your quads, they go into a common tendon. And that common tendon is going to be your patella. And then it goes into your patella ligament. So this is the quad tendon here. Then you have your patella ligament. What's the difference between a ligament and a tendon? Good. Good. So bone to bone is going to be ligament. We sprain a ligament. We strain a muscle or a tendon. All right, so we have 4 ligaments of the knee. Anyone know the names of them? Good. ACL, anterior cruciate ligament. Behind it, posterior cruciate ligament. Lateral collateral ligament. Medial collateral ligament. So foot placement actually has an impact on recruitment of your hamstrings. It does not have an impact on your quads. It's always hard. You can get that guy at the gym who wears those weird shorts that are like up to here, and his quads are just fucking jacked. And he tells you when you do leg extensions, point your toes out. And of course, you have to listen to him, or else he'll kill you. And so it's like you wonder if that's really true or not. But it's cool about knowing anatomy is you just look at, well, if they all go into the same position, it's not going to impact the recruitment. But the hamstrings split off. So your biceps are going to, not only are they going to do this, so what is this action called? Extension. They're going to do this as well at the knee flexion, but then in a open position, they're going to get here, which is external rotation, where the semis are going to get internal rotation. So if you wanted to bias the lateral portion of your hamstrings, yeah, if you pointed your toes out, you're going to do that. So what's better? Well, what do you normally do? That's usually it's a very common question your clients will ask. When you do a bench press, what's the right grip? What do you do? So they go here, and I said, great, how does it feel? Fine. Or do you hurt anywhere? No? Okay, keep doing it. There's not like a one right way to squat or to push. It's, do you have pain? What's your force production look like? So for example, on a bench press, if you like this, close grip, but you only can do 225, and you come out and you're doing 275, I'm going to say start with getting up to 275, and then on the back end, get close for 225 on close grip with more triceps. So the Nordic is a great exercise for your hamstrings. It's focusing on eccentric control. We're stronger eccentrically when we look at the knee and the hip joint. The hamstrings are usually weaker than the quads. One of the worst injuries you can get, second worst injury, is actually the third worst injury, is going to be a proximal hamstring strain. Terrible. You can be out for a month. Second worst injury, anyone know? Achilles. Terrible. Single worst injury out there, anyone know? That's just up there. That's number 4. Even worse than that, paper cut. Those suckers hurt so hard, right? You get the paper cut, you're fuck, how does that hurt so bad? It's so small. There's an interesting little evolutionary thing behind that. Is when you think of when we were cavemen, if we have hit a thorn or something, And if we didn't have that mechanism, like, oh shit, it hurts, bacterial infections and shit.